Hi, it's Mardie Caldwell with you again today, and today we're going to discuss a wonderful children's book by Babette Donaldson, and this is her first in her series that I want to share with you, and this is Emma Lea's First Tea Party. It's a book that I'm very fond of, and a wonderful book for children of many different ages, and welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Babette. Tell me a little bit about this book and the age it's written to, too. I want to talk about, you've written to this any age, basically. I mean, I'm an adult and I love it. But what have you?
I really targeted first from the point of view of a child sharing this with an adult, where the adult's reading, to a 5-year-old level of interest. But for a reading level, for independent reading, I would say 8 to 10.
I see.
And yet I do, for subject, I think I have a lot of girls at 12 and boys that still really like
enjoy the book. Yeah.
Enjoy the book.
The gist of the whole story is basically share with us a little bit. I know we're introducing tea to children because tea is healthy. We talked about this on some of the other videos, but
we're introducing tea also as a family event. What brings family together? What bonds generations?
Real important.
And this is very common in other cultures, and I think it's important for ours. So this is the story begins. Emily's finally old enough to attend the formal tea ceremony for her grandmother's birthday, and it's always been ladies only. So now she's really proud that she's invited. But when she goes, when she gets there, she realizes that she's still being treated like a little girl. Kind of upsetting, which takes her into the backyard with her grandfather, and they have an opportunity to say that this is the way that they've always celebrated Grandma's birthday, the ladies only. And Emily has a different idea. She said it should be everyone. It should be the children. It should be the men in the family as well. And so it's by the end of the story, Grandma's convinced, and next year her birthday will have everyone in the family.
That's wonderful. And you know, I think it's really important, as we talked about in other videos, is that that people are introduced to tea, and that children know it's a healthy alternative to sodas, and that tea is something that no matter what, I've done a lot of traveling, I know as you have too, that wherever you go, tea is available in other countries. And it's an opportunity to share with our children. You have a really very touching story I'd like you to share about this book doing a signing. What happened? Share me that with that.
Oh, Mardie, this one absolutely stole my heart away. I was doing a book signing, and a little young girl, about 6, with her grandmother came, and she sat down beside me, and she was a little chatterbox. She just told me about her parents and about her dog and her brothers and her sisters, and we signed the book, and I said goodbye. She was back about 5-10 minutes later to sign another book, and she started telling me a whole new story, that her friend, her very best friend at home, father was in hospice care, and he had returned home from the hospital, but this little girl, her best friend, was nervous about going into his room, and she decided that that tea was going to be the answer. So she and the grandmother bought the book, and I signed it to take to this little girl and her father. She said, "It won't matter. You don't have to say anything. You can just serve tea." And give that something that you can do, and the little girl having something to do empowered her to deal with this very
just have
situation.
tea every day, and just be with him, but not have to do anything else. And that tea really bridged that gap between what she wanted to do, to spend time with her dad that was in hospice care. And what a wonderful thing, a testimony for your wonderful book.
Oh, it was. If nothing else had ever happened with this book, that would have made it perfect for me.
Well, this is the first book of 3, and they're all about tea, and they're all for girls and for boys. And so I'm really excited to be able to talk about this book too. And I would like to have you share your website with our viewers, so if they would like to learn more, because it's available in bookstores and tea rooms.
The website is Emma Lea. It's EMMALEA books, BOOKS.com.
Okay, and so that's exciting, and I know you have a lot more books in you, and I'm excited to talk about the other books soon too. So thank you so much for joining us today and talking about tea, and with Babette Donaldson about her wonderful book. And if you'd like to look for this in the bookstores or order it, it's Emma Lea's First Tea Party, a great book to share with your children and grandchildren. and others that you'd like to introduce tea to, and just have a wonderful time of reading together with children. This is Mardie Caldwell. Until later, thank you. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. Have a great day.